Good Saturday morning, everyone. First Alert meteorologist Leah Murphy. A lot of us are waking up this morning to some haziness in the air as we do have an air quality alert once again in effect as we continue to deal with wildfire smoke. And this is not just in effect for sensitive groups, but everyone, including your pets. So definitely want to limit your time outside and strenuous activity. For today, though, we are going to be looking at mostly sunny skies, but it will be a little bit filtered with that wildfire haziness in the air, and temperatures will be getting up into the middle 80s. It won't feel all that muggy out today, but as we head into tomorrow and the next couple of days, it's definitely going to feel awfully muggy. Heading into the overnight hours, we'll start to see some cloud cover and fog building in. So tomorrow morning, we'll start off once again with temperatures in the 60s, and it will be a little bit foggy and hazy as well. We do remain unsettled with a few scattered shower chances both Sunday and on Monday. 4th of July right now, scattered shower chances look a little bit more spotty in nature, and then we start to really turn up the heat and the humidity as we head into next week with temperatures running in the lower 90s under mostly sunny skies. That's a quick check of your forecast. Let's check in with Glenn for today's top headlines. Good morning, Glenn.
Good morning, Liam, and good morning, everyone. I'm Glenn Kittle, and this is your latest news update from Western Mass News. With the Eastfield Mall set to close very soon, many businesses are struggling to find a place to relocate. We've learned one popular restaurant has finally found a new location. However, as one door closes, another one opens. Donovan's Irish Pub in Springfield had no choice but to find a new home. And if you plan to attend this year's Spirit of Springfield 4th of July celebrations, you may want to make your way to the Riverfront Park early. Crossing on State Street will be closed off to pedestrians, which city leaders say violates their agreement with Amtrak. The annual Star-Spangled Springfield 4th of July celebrations will go on as planned, as it has for the past 38 years. And the Supreme Court has wrapped up its term with several decisions that could impact many Americans. One decision could impact millions of student loan borrowers, and another one ruled in favor of a Christian web designer. Those have been your Western Mass News headlines. Have a great rest of your morning.